Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and make sure you hit that like button. We are coming off a tough loss versus the Atlanta Falcons, and this is definitely going to be a bounce back game. But before hopping into this action, we do have some stuff to address. I mean, we're going into this offseason with a lot of free agents. The big ones being our offensive line, Brandon Sheriff and Trent Williams. We definitely want to get Fabian Morrow re-signed, but we're going to try to re-sign Brandon Sheriff. So he's asking for a 6-year deal. We're going to kind of trim that down to 4, make it the same amount of money, and offer him this contract. But wow, he doesn't like anything about it, but it's the same amount of money that he asked for. I don't get it. So he actually did that to us last year. So let's try Trent Williams here. And look at this. We give him exactly what he wanted, but he still declined it. So we're going to have an issue with signing some of these guys. I can already see it. And like I said, we tried to get Brandon Sheriff last year with a contract extension, and we actually had to end up tagging him. So looking at some of the draft board guys, some of the scouting here, we really have to scout defensive line. I mean, we have had so much trouble stopping the run. I don't know what Jonathan Allen, all those guys, maybe it's just missing Matthew Ioannidis. Maybe he was bigger than what we thought he was on that defensive line, because we've given up back-to-back pretty much 200-yard games from Devontae Freeman and David Johnson, and now we have a juggernaut coming in, and we are on the road to face Ezekiel Elliott. So now here comes Dak Prescott out onto the field. 11 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and we have actually had the Dallas Cowboys number in this franchise. But I mean, honestly, after the patch, the gameplay has been a lot harder. I gotta admit, it's been a lot harder. The defense is better for the CPU. You can tell the running back logic is a lot better. They're a lot better, and it's pretty fun. I gotta admit, it's a little more fun, because before, you know, a lot of these running backs are making stupid decisions, but now you can see they're decisive. They're hitting the hole. They're not really irky-jerky. They get the ball. They know what they're doing. So now on a 3rd and 1 here at the 35-yard line, here is Dak Prescott faking the handoff and throwing out to Zeke, and he's breaking 2 tackles and getting into the end zone. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, they just, once they get the ball, they're gone. They're off in space, and they hit the hole, and they do everything they can to try to get the yardage instead of trying to be irky-jerky and follow their blocks. And yeah, you want the patience in a CPU running back, but you also do want the human element. They want to get upfield. So here is Stidham coming back out onto the field here. He's had a last couple games have been kind of rough. I gotta admit, it's been kind of rough, and he does complete that pass to Jamison Crowder. So we do line up to go for it on the 4th and inches, being bold here, and look at Stidham. He overthrows the receiver. That's an easy slant route. He overthrew him, and that was probably a bad call this early in the game. We were down 7 in their own territory, and now look where they take over at the 32-yard line. So here's Dak Prescott throwing to the right side. He's going to throw it to Quincy Enunwa. Look at Enunwa. He spins and makes a man miss. That's Quentin Dunbar on the outside. And wow, they score and make it 14-0 already. So here is Stidham coming back out onto the field. Had a nice pocket that time, but nobody was open. And he gets tackled, scrambles for 1 yard. So now on a 2nd and 9, thrown out to the right side. Here is Jamison Crowder on the catch, but wow, he gets face masked on that one, and that is going to be a 1st down. So now at the 41-yard line, here is Stidham getting hit on that throw, and it's picked off. That's Sean Lee on the pick, and wow, he's gonna run this in for the touchdown. I've never seen that in this game. He got hit on the throw. Sean Lee catches it. And wow, we're down 21-0, all ready to start this 1st quarter. So man, not the start we wanted, as here is Jamison Crowder getting the catch for the 1st down. So here is Darius Guice getting the handoff to the left side, and he's been staying healthy the last couple games, has avoided long-term injury. He's been hurt. He's been taken out of games, but Hasn't really got a long-term injury yet. I'm hoping that he does not. So now on a 3rd and 6, another overthrow. Bruh. And that one was a wide open Jamison Crowder. Look at this. I mean, he airmails that one again, and that's the 2nd time he's done that. And this time we are going to punt the ball away. So here is Dak Prescott back out onto the field, tossing it to Zeke, but we're there for the stop. That's Josh Norman on the tackle. So 3rd and 8 at the 11-yard line. Here is Dak, clean pocket, thrown out to the left side. He's going to have a receiver open, and that's going to be a 1st down on that one. So 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here is Zeke getting the ball one more time, and that's another tackle by Norman as he's came up with 2 tackles behind the line. So now 3rd and 13, dumping it off to Tyler Kroft, and Kroft has a lot of running room, and he's going to make it to about the 45-yard line. So now Dak coming back out, 1st and 10 at the 45, throwing the ball deep, and that one's tipped by Troy Apke. Nice play that time by the 3rd-year pro out of Penn State. So now 3rd and 10. Here is Dak Prescott rolling out to the left side, throwing to a wide open man who's Anoon was sitting there waiting for the ball, and he picks up the 1st down. So that's 3 3rd down conversions on this drive alone. Here is Zeke getting the handoff, breaking a couple tackles. Ooh, and that could have been a late hit on that by Ryan Kerrigan, but he picks up the 1st down. So now throwing the ball across the middle, that's Tyler Kroft now on the catch. So now at the 15-yard line, here is Dak faking the handoff to Zeke, and he's going to get sacked on that one. And Zach Brown comes in. He sneaks in for another sack as he's piled up a pretty good career with the Redskins. But on a 3rd and 11, another reception for a 1st down. This is just ridiculous. 4 3rd down conversions on this drive. And what do you know it? Zeke runs it in for the touchdown. And wow, 28-0. So I'm at this point where I'm like, we got to try something. So you see a new quarterback is in. That's RG3. Gets in for his 1st action of the game. So on his 1st snap, he rolls out to the right side, throwing the ball across the middle. That's picked off. Wow, by Devin McCourty. And what a start to this game. I mean, wow, this couldn't go any worse for the Redskins as we are down 28-0. Here with 5 minutes left here in the 2nd. So now here is Dak throwing out to the left side, and that's completed to Allen Hurns. And wow, Dak's playing great. Zeke's not running the ball too bad. And man, we are having troubles in this one as we finally do get a stop on 3rd down, but they still get some points on the board. So it is 31-0 as here's Darius Guice getting a handoff, and we need to try something new. He's only got 2 carries up to this point as he picks up 7 yards on that one. But on a 2nd and 12, taking a sack this time by Hayes. So now 3rd and 14. A minute left in this 1st half. Here is RG3 throwing across the middle. That's Chris Thompson. He's not going to pick up the 1st as we do go for it. We have nothing to lose, down 31-0, as here he is getting the handoff from the shotgun and picking up the 1st down on that one. So now at the 38-yard line. 40 seconds left in this half, throwing the ball across the middle. That's Jamison Crowder on the catch, and that's almost a 1st down, but we do eventually pick it up. So now at the 28-yard line, 35 seconds left. Here's RG3 throwing out to the left side, and that's caught on the sideline by Paul Richardson as we do eventually milk this clock down inside of 30 seconds. We actually got a flag on that one for a late hit. Kind of funny that Kerrigan didn't get it earlier, but we get it then. So now we try to run the ball on a 3rd and goal, and we still don't get in. So now 4th and goal, pitching the ball out to Guice, and we do finally pick up the blocking to get in. And wow, we get our 1st score of the game, but it's not even close right now as we go into halftime 31-7, getting dominated. So now to start this 2nd half, here is RG3 still at quarterback. We're going to give him probably the rest of this game. We'll see how it goes as he completes his 1st pass. He's only 4 for 5 in this game, and that one's out to Chris Thompson for the 1st down. So here's RG3 forcing one that time, and that's tipped by the defense. So now 3rd and 15. Here's RG3, another clean pocket, but that's a nice throw to Jamison Crowder on the outside as we move the ball to the 50-yard line. So here's Darius Geis getting the handoff up the middle, and he has a nice hole. He's going to hit it, and he's going to get tackled, but not before he gets a gain of 12 on that one, as it's now a 1st and 10 at the 38. So play action fake, throwing the ball deep, and he's got a man, but that's overthrown. Paul Richardson has the speed to burn these corners, and that's a missed opportunity on that one. But on a 3rd and 8, throwing the ball across the middle, and that's Jordan Reed picking up the first down, but he fumbles. Wow, and Sean Lee falls on that one. Jordan Reed, he's been hurt the whole year. He comes back in and makes a play like this and fumbles, and wow, gives the ball back to Dallas. And right when we thought we were driving, we give the ball right back to them. So here is Dak, not showing any signs of slowing down as he completes that pass, and once again another pass to Tyler Croft for the first down. So now 2nd and 7, a couple plays later here at the 42, giving it off to Zeke, but we are keeping Zeke in check as he's got 18 carries for 49 yards up to this point. So now 3rd and 7 at the 42-yard line, throwing the ball across the middle. That's picked off by Zach Brown as he comes up with the interception, and we at least get something because we haven't had anything in this game. But, man, it would have been nice to score on that last drive, but going the deep on the first play. Here is Marquise Brown getting open, and that's a great throw by RG3. But, man, we could have used that throw after that touchdown if Jordan Reed wouldn't have fumbled. But that's a beautiful catch and a beautiful throw by RG3, as Hollywood Brown has actually been coming around. I think the last like 4 games, I'd say. Remember when we first started this season, he was dropping everything, but he's kind of got hold of it now. He's kind of getting used to the NFL as we get a sack there by Fabian Morrow. So 2nd and 16. Here is Zeke on a delayed handoff, and that's going to be a tackle behind the line by Zach Brown. So 3rd and 19. Can we come up with a punt here? As here is Dak throwing out to the right side, and we do get the tackle there by Quentin Dunbar on Quincy Enunwa, as we do get the punt. So now, if we drive down the field, we're within 2 scores, as there is guys picking up a nice gain on that one. So we do lose a couple of yards on 2nd down on a 3rd and 7, throwing the ball across the middle, but that's a low throw by RG3, and his first really bad throw on that one, as now we punt the ball back to the Cowboys. So now here is Zeke getting the handoff, and we've just been able to bottle him up. And it's just funny, we gave up 2 200-yard games. In this game, we bottle up Zeke, as on a 3rd down, Dak tries to throw it deep, and he had a man open for probably a walk-in touchdown, and we get the punt. But on the first play of the next drive, Jordan Reed, his route gets read by Chidobe Awuzie, but look at this route. It is just a lazy route, as we try to time that one up with Jordan Reed, and that's a pick 6 going the other way. So disaster in this game. I mean, we haven't had anything go right in this one, as, man, we have a quarterback controversy now because Jarrett Stidham, he just hasn't been right. I don't know what it was, if it was just a fast start or whatever, but after that the first 2 games, he hasn't put up big numbers. It was just more controlled of an offense. But now, I mean, who do we go to? I mean, we have Tyree Jackson, we have RG3, and then we have Stidham. I don't know at this point, as we go for it on the 4th and 10, and that's tipped by Sean Lee. Nothing is going right in this game, as another 4th down try is unsuccessful. So we do get the ball back here to start this 4th quarter. We do get a 3 and out, as RG3 is still under center, throwing the ball deep, and that's gonna be incomplete. I mean, everything we've tried besides that one deep pass, Chidobe Awuzie has not given up anything in this game. He's got a pick 6, and wow, I mean, this is just a disaster. I mean, we're going into this game in conference play, in divisional play, and it's just it's pretty bad. I mean, because everybody's within a game now, because we're gonna drop to 6-4 on the year, and everybody's there. The Giants are there, the Cowboys are not gonna be there, and then, I mean, we just gotta get some wins on the road. We cannot win if we cannot win on the road. I mean, we can't take this division. So RG3 is gonna need to straighten it up a little bit. I mean, I think he was all right, but I don't know, who do we go with here, because this was a rough game. I mean, it was really up and down in this one, and no consistency at all from the offense. We couldn't run the ball. I mean, we were down by 28 points. We had to pass the ball. So, I mean, where do we go from here? You guys let me know. I mean, who should get the start in the next game? We are finishing our road stand next week, and man, I mean, can we recover from these 2 losses? So hit subscribe, hit that like button. At least we stopped Zeke. I mean, that's the thing. At least we stopped Zeke. We didn't give up 200 yards once again, but we definitely got to straighten this up on offense. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.